Hello, my peeps. Welcome back to another episode of Star Ocean, the Second Story R. We are on episode 25 for Claude's walkthrough. And of course, we are going from his point of view, his side of the story, and that sort of a thing. In the last episode, we did complete the last field, which was the Field of Love. Then we went exploring around a little bit, caught a lot of the remaining fish that was actually available on Energy Need. But then we went back to the mayor, and he said that we needed to go ahead and head to the city of Phynal, which was actually under a shield, and basically it's where the 10 wise men have actually went ahead and established their base. So we were actually able to get through the shield by going underwater and then coming up on the other side of the shield. And so now we get to go say hi to them. So let's go ahead and enter. Now, I don't know why, but there's such a long walk to the actual building. So I am going to go ahead and fast forward this because it really is just a hallway. Hey, wait, there is a save point. Does that mean I should save because there's a boss fight ahead? Yes, but I'm not going to because, well, I just saved on the outside, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. Besides that, this is not going to go well for us no matter what. So let's go ahead and go on in.
Strange.
It is strange indeed.
What's going on here?
No welcoming committee, man. What's going on?
This.
What?
Welcome, insects. You're late, you know. We've waited a long time for you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing for you to worry about. It's just that our plan has just about reached its final stage, and I just thought you might like to have a peek at the operation while you're here.
What?
We've already completed a navigation system for Energy Need along with an array of anti-battleship weaponry. But there's also a little something called the Symbol of Annihilation that will bring the galaxy to its knees.
You think so? I doubt the Pan-Galactic Federation would let that happen.
Sorry to disappoint you, but the Federation's positron cannons wouldn't even leave a dent on the shield surrounding Energy Need. However, our anti-proton cannon will rip through their defense shields like they were tissue paper.
What's that?
No, the Calnus!
Calnus? You mean the Calnus?
That's the ship my father's on.
What impeccable timing. We've got the perfect practice target flying right above us. Shall I give you all a bit of a demonstration, then?
What? You can't!
Let's begin with 10% output, shall we?
Fire!
Admiral, energy mass detected around Sector Theta. It's rapidly increasing in strength, sir.
How? Its circumference is growing exponentially. Admiral, it's an antimatter blast.
What? That thing's supposed to be the remains of a supernova. What the hell could there be inside a Class 9 energy mass?
There just might be something inside, Admiral.
Open all frequencies. Try to establish friendly contact with them in as many languages as possible. Aft defense shields at 100% just in case.
Yes, sir.
Target circumference continuing to expand.
Any response?
No, sir. It's completely silent.
Aft defense shields at full power. All hands, brace for impact.
Aft defense shields down to 72%.
My, they're tougher than I thought.
Increase output.
Shall we try it at 30% next?
Stop what you're doing!
Target circumference still expanding. Energy at a higher level than the previous blast. This time it's class 0.4.
Divert all energy to aft shields. Hurry!
Incoming! Aft shields down to 22%. We can't take another blast.
Positron cannon, return fire.
Sir, how are we supposed to attack an energy mass?
No, you're supposed to
Calculate the
run away.
launch point of the previous two blasts and return fire.
No,
Yes,
run away.
sir.
Run away.
We've got a location, sir. Coordinates 2415 3325 1414. Targeting with positron cannon.
Fire!
Wasting your time.
Increase output.
Please! Please just stop it!
Adieu.
No!
Well, did it work?
The positron blast didn't seem to register, sir.
Circumference expanding. Here it comes again. Class 0.7.
What?
You're gonna pay for this! I'm gonna make all of you pay! I'll kill every last one of you!
Well, it's nice to see you've got some backbone.
Don't let all the blood rush to your head. You'll wind up losing a battle you could have won.
Leave this to me, Gabriel.
Very well.
Try to go easy on him, Zofkiel.
What?
I don't know what you've been up to at the Four Fields, but either way, it won't help you against me.
We're surrounded.
Fine by me. We'll just take them all down at once.
Oh, you think you can?
Of course. And we'll show you right now. Let's go, everyone.
Is that it? That easy,
Well, I'd
huh?
say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Still alive? Well, there's more where that came from.
What? We can do this.
And more of the same.
That was pretty interesting.
That felt nice.
This isn't working. They just keep on coming.
This one's for my dad. Prepare to die!
Oh, really? Let's see what you're made of.
Careful now.
Don't let your guard down.
Now, if you notice, there is nothing that we're doing that actually does anything. Opera is doing a really good job in healing us, but yeah, not even my assault attacks are having any damage to him. So unfortunately, that does mean this is something I could not win. There's not even a time limit, it's just something that unfortunately everyone needs to have. So it is kind of good that I do have the bloody armor, because my HP is going down, because I'm not gaining any HP back, because, well, I'm attacking for 0.
I can't lose. I don't want to lose.
Worthless.
Damn it.
Our attacks weren't working?
I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be so outmatched like this.
We need to retreat. Let's withdraw to safer territory and regroup. Pathetic. Did you really think I'd let you leave here alive?
I'll take care of this. Everyone else, get out while you can.
Mariana, no!
Go. There's no other way. We'll never beat them like this.
But...
I said go! How long do you think I can hold out here?
Come, let's go, quickly! Sacrificing yourself so your friends may live. Well, aren't you the saint?
We'll see about that. I've got no intention of sacrificing anything here today.
Did you sleep well last night?
No.
There's no denying it. We lost the first match. The defense force didn't stand a chance against them.
And we sure didn't either.
You gave it a good fight, though. I could tell.
Yeah. I'm amazed we're still alive, actually.
The enemy didn't even try to fight you, though. Why is that, do you think?
Well, because we're just not on the same level as them, are we?
Perhaps. But I don't think you were weaker than them. You just didn't have the right tools for the job.
The right tools?
Yes. Normally, we would never use the weapons I have in mind. But I'm afraid we have no choice.
Wait. Did he see weapons? Nice. Okay, let's go.
What do you mean?
Though such a dangerous place has been sealed off, I'm afraid the time has come for us to visit the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The Symbological Weapons Laboratory?
I will explain once we arrive at the lab. There is one more thing, however, that still worries me.
What?
The symbol stolen by the 10 wise men.
A stolen symbol?
Yes, the quadratic sphere, the thing you called the sorcery globe, was created using the power of that symbol.
Well, what is this symbol then?
It's not just any symbol. It is the most horrifying symbol ever created. It holds the power to destroy the universe itself. Its use is absolutely forbidden on Need. Only a handful even know of its existence.
It can destroy the universe?
Aren't the 10 wise men trying to take over the universe?
I don't know what they're trying to do anymore. If they just want to destroy the universe, they wouldn't have had to return to Need in the first place.
But if they have that symbol, then what'll happen now? Even if we beat them, wouldn't they just take the whole universe with them?
Just worry about defeating the 10 wise men for now. We will think of a way to neutralize the symbol of annihilation.
Thanks, Mayor.
Now then, I'd like you to go ahead to Armlock without me. I have a few things I need to settle here, so I'll meet you all at Armlock later.
Okay. Okay, so now all we need to do is go ahead and get out of here. Although there is a PA, so let's go ahead and head back to the city streets. Once there, let's go ahead and go into the PA mode, just so then we can find out where it is. Okay, so it is here. Although, did I? Replication. Okay, I do have 20 magic films. And, oops, no, I want to stay on Claude. And let's go ahead and battle, experience cards. I only have 7 of them. That's not so good. Let's do, no. I only want to do 2 more. Nope. There we go.
We can handle this.
Alright, and I also want to look under the healing items. Okay, we got enough resurrection mist. Then I think I'll go ahead and do a few more.
We can handle this.
So then I can recover for all allies 60% HP. Then, yeah, Potion of Merlin, I already have 20 of them. And then the only other one is that one. I have 18 of them. Okay, so I think I should be good for now. Oh yeah, continuing for the PAs. Hi, Noel.
What's wrong, Noel?
Oh, hello there, Claude. I don't know. I just don't think I like this town very much. There's something not normal about this place. It's all just a facade, a man-made creation. Here on Need, we use symbology to help recreate the nature we lost as our civilization plowed forward. But it's all just fake in the end, isn't it? We would be hypocrites if we thought this was the real nature.
Alright, now I can say it's the same on my planet Earth, or I could say, is it because you're half animal? That seems kind of rude. So
it's the same on my home planet Earth. Actually worse, if anything. On Earth, they don't even try to cover things up with any kind of fake nature. They just keep destroying the environment for the sake of their own selfish desires.
It's the same everywhere, isn't it? All the creatures of the universe want to live the easy life. They don't realize how much it hurts everything else. Maybe that's the path the universe was supposed to take from the very beginning.
You think so? I don't know. We still have the power to care for other people, don't we? I don't want to start thinking that the compassion we feel for others is some kind of aberration.
You know, Claude, maybe things on Need wouldn't have ended up like this if people like you were around.
Aw, how sweet.
Earth still has a future. As long as there are people like you, I believe your planet won't go the way that Need did.
Alright, friendship level has changed. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of PA mode. And now we have to head to Armlock, which is going to be... Oh, I'll show you. It's actually not that far away. It's just actually over here. But there is actually a treasure chest right right beneath me, actually. Ah. Grab that. Mix syrup ×3. And let's get into arm lock.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Not at all. Mayor Nall is already in front of the sealed door.
The sealed door?
That's what he said to tell you.
Well, he could have at least shown us where that door is.
The sealed door.
Alright, so there isn't all that many places to actually do anything right now. There is a house over here, but we can't do anything with that. Of course, there's a bar here, which is also a hotel. Ooh, and we'll do the unique spot. The City of Weaponsmiths. The one place on Need where the crafting of weapons is allowed. The Needians may be pacifists, but perhaps they could not completely give up their arms out of fear of calamities. And what do we get? We got 10,000 experience point, 2 meteorites, and 2 mithrils. Now, in here's, of course, the weaponsmiths. And if you go talk to them, all my weapons are first rate. And if you look at all of the weapons, they're pretty much the best that we have been able to come across in any sort of armory. However, a lot of these are the weapons that we were actually able to get from the goodie box way back on Expel. So by doing the goodie box, yes, it did take some time, but yeah, it looks like we wouldn't have actually been able to get those until now. So the Lotus Eaters was one, Knuckles of the Moon, the Atomic Puncher, the Spark Whip, Encyclopedia, the Alpha Clip. Yeah, so just a lot of them. This is where you would first be able to get them if you hadn't have gotten them in the goodie box. So I do really think it was very well worth it. I think I am going to actually sell a couple things. I am going to go ahead and sell some of my nectar, just because I know I'm going to come across more of those, and I just really don't want to ever have them say, oh, you can't do it. So I'm going to go ahead and just sell 4 of them. If you notice the luxury grape juice, that has actually increased by quite a bit. It's almost double now of the amount of the nectar. So is it still, growing and everything? So yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, just to see how well it's went ahead and grew. But yeah, so that's the reason why I did keep it around and I did buy it, because it is just interesting to see how much it actually does grow and get better for me to sell, I guess. So yeah, so that's what we'll go ahead and do. Alright, so every weapon, yeah. I don't care. And there's the guild that I just passed. There's not anything there, but there's a food place. I'm not going to go in there. And so this is where Mayor Nall's waiting for us.
There you are. Let's go on inside.
Wait a minute. What's the sealed door?
It's just what it sounds like. A door built to seal off a certain place.
Uh-huh.
Only a few know the access code. I released the lock on it just now. Are you ready?
What's all this?
It's a transporter. It's connected to a destination point somewhere.
I know that much, but what's with all the security measures?
Let's just go first. You'll see soon enough.
All right. Whoa! Where are we?
The remains of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory.
The remains?
I'll go on ahead first. Feel free to follow me at your own pace. Rena,
Yes?
never mind.
I wonder what's bothering Null.
Man, he's acting more and more bizarre these days.
There's certainly something about this place.
I feel like I've been here before.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I must sound like I'm crazy or something. That could never have happened.
Anyways, let's go follow Null.
Okay, now we are going to follow Null, but I am going to go ahead and fast forward it because this is quite a long walk. Now, of course, I went the opposite way than what the story wants me to go, but I did it because I knew there was a treasure chest here, and then there's also a unique spot here. So let's go ahead and get those. Space-time travel relics. The remains of teleportation research from 700 million years ago, now closed off, they still bear traces of the many experiments conducted within. No one alive knows where the transporter leads. Alright, we got 10,000 experience, recreation gem, and then, I don't remember what it was, a factor energy. So yeah, we got all of those from that unique spot. And of course, let's get the treasure chest. It's a moonlight with a factor on it. And the factor is Ultra Symbology Field. Defense 20% up while casting, which of course is really good if you're actually playing a mage and actually cast spells. Yeah, so I'm never going to use it. Okay, so this is actually where we were supposed to head off to. So yeah, let's go ahead and say hi to Mayor Null.
Ah, you're here.
What's this room for?
This room contains all of the lab's records.
Records?
The complete archives from the day it was founded to the day it was destroyed. Very valuable data, I might add.
The complete archives.
Well, don't worry. We won't start at page 1 or anything. I'd like you to take a look at the final records while we're here.
The final records? You mean the day the lab was destroyed?
That's right. I believe it'll offer us a hint on how to defeat the 10 Wise Men.
Something about this scares me.
Here we go. This will be the first time for me to see this as well.
Need's Symbological Weapons Laboratory will self-destruct in 5 minutes. The building has been completely sealed off from the outside. All personnel, please evacuate calmly into the shelter area.
Chief, you need to get to the shelter.
What's the point? The level of energy that'll be released by the creation energy device will be too much for the shelter.
But
it'll be safe outside. The building's covered in an eternity field. It's our experimental space-time displacement shield. All the energy from the upcoming explosion will be diffused and sent to another location.
But there's not enough time for us to get outside.
I know. I'm afraid this is it for us. But you knew that too, didn't you? At least, there's something I can test now.
What's that?
This one thing I was researching. Bring Rena over here.
Your daughter?
We're short on time. Hurry.
Yes, Chief.
Rena.
Mama? Mama?
What's wrong, Rena? It'll be all right. Mama's here to help you.
But Chief, it's experimental. It's not made for living things.
If we do nothing, then she's going to die. I want to at least give her a chance. It's too small for any of us.
All right.
I'm sorry, Rena. I wanted to be together with you more often, but I couldn't. I've got a bit of an early birthday present for you. I wanted to give you a prettier gemstone than this, though. Once you'd grown up.
So,
Rena.
of course, that's the pendant
Rena.
that Rena wears. So, is this Rena?
1 minute left, Chief.
I know. The research database access code is 3248-9976-2168-9934 BZQF. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to. Please.
That's the complete record of the moments before the lab was destroyed.
About Rena, the Chief's daughter?
Yes. Rena, daughter of Rena, head of the Symbological Weapons Laboratory. And, actually, if you must know...
That's me, isn't it?
Rena.
It's not like I remember any of it, but somehow I feel it's true. When did this accident take place?
I don't know how to tell you this, but it was 700 million years ago.
700 million?
As Rena said, the energy from the explosive blast was absorbed by the space-time displacement shield. I think the box Rena was put inside was small enough that it was affected by that space-time displacement.
They had that kind of technology 700 million years ago?
Rena's box was swallowed up inside the space-time displacement shield, along with the rest of the energy. I can only surmise that the box made the leap in time the exact moment it was supposed to have been destroyed.
And then, I arrived on Expel.
Yes, it certainly seems that way.
So my real mother's gone, isn't she?
Yes. She died 700 million years ago.
It's all right. It hardly seems real somehow.
Rena.
Anyway, now we know the access code for the database. Let's give it a shot.
Rena!
Follow her, Claude.
How come that looks so creepy? Okay. Alright, sorry you guys, I didn't tell you that I was going to fast forward, but yeah, we had to run quite a ways away. So let's go ahead and meet up with Rena.
Rena, where did she go? Rena!
I'm sorry, running off like that. Guess what? I think I kind of remember this place. I don't have any actual memories, but the smell of the wind, the softness of the earth, it feels so old and familiar. How long do you think this tree's been here? 1,000 years? Maybe 2,000? Me, I'm from 700 million years ago. Just like my mother. Far, far older than this tree.
Rena.
Do you think my mother loved me, Claude? She seemed like she was preoccupied with research every waking moment of her life. Do you think she chose her research over me?
My mother was the same way. Before she got married, she was a Federation officer. Then she married my father and gave birth to me. After that, though, she went back to her research career. She was at the forefront in the field of symbol science. But she never abandoned me. Her family and her career were both important to her, and she gave everything she had to them. She once told me that she just couldn't bring herself to give up one or the other. I think your mother must have been the same way, Rena. She loved you and her research so much that she couldn't bring herself to give up either. I think that's the way she lived her life, Rena.
Yeah.
You don't have to beat yourself up over it. I know I've gotten pretty depressed over things in my past, too. Don't try to hold it all in if you can't do it. That's what all of us are here for.
Claude.
Rena.
You know, this place reminds me of the sacred forest.
Maybe that's why you like the sacred forest so much. It reminds you of this place. Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm sorry. You must be having it tough about your father too, Claude.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm sure he wouldn't want me being sad over him. I don't think he would anyway. We better get going. Everyone's waiting for us.
Okay.
You wouldn't, would you, Dad?
Access to symbological weapon research data requires authorization. Please enter access code 3248 9976 2168 9934 BZQF. Access code confirmed. Please retrieve data chip.
I'm sorry I ran off like that earlier.
No, Rena. I'm the one who should apologize for showing that to you in the first place.
It's all right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised. But one way or another, I just had to know.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, we've got the data. Let's go back to Armlock.
So does that data chip have any hints on how to defeat the 10 wise men, Mayor?
No, I think it's more like some kind of blueprint. For what, though, I couldn't tell you.
So now what?
Don't worry. I've got an expert here in town. She'll be able to analyze the data chip for us. Her house is right over there.
And if you notice, Null is actually with us. He's kind of following us, making sure that we go to the right spot, I guess.
Good to see you again. Everyone, this is Dr. Mirage.
Oh, drop the introductions. What do you need anyway? Piling all these people into my house like this?
Doctor, I'd like you to analyze the contents of this atomic disk for us. It looks like the blueprints for some sort of weaponry, but that's about all I can make of it.
What, you want me to build those weapons for you? Are you sure you're aware of what you're saying, Mayor? Even if we made these, it'd be strictly forbidden to use them in warfare. Of all the people in the world, you should know this better than anyone else.
This isn't a rhetorical debate any longer, Doctor. The 10 wise men are about to unleash the symbol of annihilation.
The symbol of annihilation? How did that get into the hands of the 10 wise men?
We don't have time to worry about that. We need you to figure out these weapons and build them for us, Mirage. I know you can do it. Here's the disc.
I suppose I can ask you for immunity from prosecution then, Mayor.
Follow me.
All right.
This is incredible. They're powerful enough to blow away a small moon, much less the 10 wise men.
What are?
What else? Can't you see them on the monitor?
But that's just a sword, isn't it?
Well, they look like normal weapons, but they're made from anti-proton matter.
Anti-proton matter?
I thought that antiprotons couldn't exist in a stable state inside a normal space.
You've done your homework, but the device in these blueprints is what makes that possible.
Lucky for us, the 10 wise men aren't aware of the existence of these anti-proton weapons, nor the Symbological Weapons Laboratory either. I think we can use these weapons to cut through the defense field they've developed.
Just one catch. We don't have the materials we need. We need a supply of Leah metal to stabilize the antimatter.
Leah metal?
There's been a deposit of Leah metal in Manet Cave since the Old Need era. That's the only supply on the whole planet.
Sounds like it's time to go mining then.
It's not gonna be that easy, my friend.
What do you mean?
Manet Cave was moved here from another planet as part of the energy need creation process.
The cave's home to an extremely rare family of monsters with bodies made out of ore. They're called Barkians, and they're all but indistinguishable from rocks. They don't have any offensive mechanism. They're just made for defense. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that Manet Cave itself is made from the bodies of Barkians.
So in other words...
Basically, the Barkians themselves are the Leah metal we're looking for.
And the more mature and strong the Barkian is, the purer the Leah metal will be.
So we can't get our hands on the Leah metal unless we defeat one of the Barkians?
That's not all. If we want to make this stuff, we're going to need the purest Leah metal we can find. Defeating a bunch of little ones won't cut it, I'm afraid. We need a big, mature Barkian. Of course, it might wind up being more dangerous than the 10 wise men.
So where's Mine Cave? Well, if we don't do anything, then the 10 wise men are going to take over the universe, aren't they? We'll have to give it a shot at least.
Claude.
He's right.
It's too early to give up yet.
All right. Mine Cave is on the island just west of Armlock. I'll need to give this to you.
And we got the Mine Cave key card, so we got an access card.
You'll need that to get into the cave.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh wait, pickpocket, really? Nope. Oh, come on. Aha, I got it. Oh man. She'll finish it in 3 days. Lovely, but I'm gonna still pickpocket. Freeze whip? Ooh, we got it all. Alright, so what do you have? Premium paper. Let's also try to get the ring of mental power. Oops, no, I want it. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go! Let's go! Oh. Why don't we go to the guild? Okay, I guess it now has new missions for us. Alright, let's go ahead and talk. Welcome to the guild. Let's accept everything. Okay, let's see what we've already been able to do. Okay, the only one we still need to do is we need to make a mega bomb. Mechanics toolbox, create a dangerous item. Okay, well, let's go. So, machinist, create machinery, create dangerous item. Let's go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and just do 10. See if we
can handle this.
Ooh, and we did. We ended up getting 1 mega bomb. So nice. So now, if we were to look at the missions for the guild missions, we got it all. Although we just got a challenge mission. Use machinist 100 times. It's only an expert, so Alright, let's report it. Alright, let's go ahead and submit everything. Alright, got SP and Shield of Athena kit. And then we got a dueling suit kit. Of course, getting SP, BP, all that sort of stuff. Yes, I want to go ahead and do it. Nectar of 3. And apparently I need to do more stuff. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and go to... I think it's machinist. Create machinery. No, not the portable item. Ooh, no, it might be under compounding. No, not compounding. Sorry, crafting. We got a berserk ring.
We can handle this.
That wasn't the one I was looking for. Oh, no, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. No, it's not there. No. It's not alchemy. It shouldn't be replication. I'm just trying to remember where they might actually have those kits. 'Cause it's definitely not in here. It shouldn't be there. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm really can't remember where any of this is. No, cooking has nothing to do with that. Alchemy shouldn't have anything to do with it. Replication, well, we already went in there. And machinist. Oh, it actually is probably under blacksmith. It'll be, yep, Shield of Athena and the dueling suit.
Let's go!
Alright, I got there in the end.
Well, here we go.
Alright, so we were able to do that. Wait, did I see it? Yeah. No. It does say I have a kit. Alright. Okay, now we've used them all. Okay. And equipped a new one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. And I do want to show you guys where the Manet Cave is. And honestly, it isn't very far from here, which is why I want to show you guys where it is. It is over here. Although there is... Alright, we'll go ahead and dismount. It's actually right here. Although, when I was coming over, I saw a treasure chest, so let's go and get it first. Alright, got a scroll of power 3. And let's head back towards the cave. Now, unfortunately, this will mean that I do need to go ahead and end this particular episode. So I hope everyone has had a really good time. We did get quite far in regards to the storyline. Sorry, I didn't want her freaking out anymore. But I really hope you guys have a really great day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!